The kidneys are often referred to as the silent guardians of our body. Every day, without fanfare, they filter our blood, maintain the balance of water and electrolytes, and even help regulate blood pressure and hormone secretion. Given their crucial role in our overall well-being, keeping our kidneys in top shape is fundamental to maintaining a healthy body. Unfortunately, in the present day, where life moves at a rapid pace, many of us adopt unhealthy bedtime habits just to keep up with our busy schedules. What may seem like minor routine details can, over time, silently compromise kidney function. In this guide, we will explore 6 common pre-sleep habits that can harm your kidneys and offer practical recommendations for healthier nighttime routines. 1. Late night work, the hidden dangers of burning the midnight oil. Many people have developed the habit of staying up late, whether working overtime, scrolling endlessly on their smartphones, or binge-watching TV shows. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation disrupts the natural circadian rhythm of the body, leading to imbalances in hormone secretion, particularly adrenaline and melatonin. Nighttime is meant to be the period when our bodies repair themselves and clear metabolic waste. When you burn the midnight oil, your body remains in a constant state of alertness, which can cause fluctuations in blood pressure and disturb your endocrine system. Such disturbances put extra strain on the kidneys. Take, for example, Mr. John, a man who routinely worked until 2 a.m. Because of his persistent late nights, his routine blood tests began revealing abnormalities in his urine analysis. Eventually, John was diagnosed with mild kidney impairment. After receiving expert advice to regulate his sleep schedule and commit to a consistent bedtime, the kidney function of John improved significantly over several months. What you can do: set a consistent bedtime and aim for 7 to 8 hours of high-quality sleep every night. Avoid using electronic devices at least 1 hour before bed. Instead, consider listening to soothing music, soaking your feet in warm water, or practicing deep breathing exercises. Manage your time effectively so that work-related stress does not spill over into your bedtime routine. 2. Frequent late-night snacking, the hidden dangers of junk food. Late-night snacking is a common indulgence for many. Whether it is greasy fast food, salty snacks, or deep-fried treats, these high-fat, high-salt, and calorie-dense foods not only burden your digestive system but also cause your body to retain extra sodium and water. This water-sodium retention elevates blood pressure, further taxing your kidneys, which must then work overtime to flush out the excess waste. Consider the case of Ms. Sarah, who frequently relied on late-night meals to satisfy her cravings. She often enjoyed indulgent, heavy snacks that left her feeling sluggish and disrupted her sleep quality. Eventually, the kidney workload of Sarah became noticeably heavier, as revealed by her medical checkup. Health experts recommend that dinner should be light and low in salt, and ideally, nothing should be consumed within 2 hours before bedtime. If you are hungry late at night, opt for a healthy snack like an apple or a small bowl of unsweetened oatmeal. What you can do: keep your dinner light and low in fat and sodium. Avoid eating within 2 hours of going to bed to prevent overeating and minimize the risk of kidney overwork. If hunger strikes before bed, choose nutrient-rich, low-calorie foods such as fruits, vegetables, or a handful of unsalted nuts. 3. Overhydration at night, do not let water be a burden. Water is vital for life, yet the old adage "too much of a good thing" also applies here. Drinking excessive water before bedtime might seem like a healthy habit, but it can lead to water retention and place additional stress on your kidneys. Ms. Jessica, for instance, had a habit of chugging large amounts of water right before bed. This resulted in her waking up multiple times during the night to use the restroom, ultimately disrupting her sleep cycle and contributing to an electrolyte imbalance over time. Studies suggest that while adequate hydration is crucial, it is important to distribute your water intake evenly throughout the day rather than in one or two large doses. Limiting your water intake to a small amount, about 100 milliliters during the hour before you go to sleep, can help prevent frequent nighttime bathroom trips. What you can do: aim for daily water consumption of about 1,500 to 2,000 milliliters, taken in smaller, consistent amounts throughout the day. Reduce your water intake in the final hour before bed to avoid disrupting your sleep. Keep an eye on your urine color. Ideally, it should be a pale, consistent yellow, which is a good indicator of proper hydration and electrolyte balance. For delaying urination, the invisible threat of holding it in. Many of us have a tendency to ignore the urge to use the restroom late at night, often out of sheer laziness or a desire to continue relaxing. However, habitually delaying urination can have serious consequences. When you hold your urine for too long, the bladder is subjected to prolonged pressure. This not only weakens the bladder muscles but also impedes blood flow, potentially leading to ischemia of the bladder lining. Over time, this can encourage bacterial growth, setting the stage for urinary tract infections (UTIs). In the worst cases, the infection may ascend to the kidneys, causing pyelonephritis, or even contributing to chronic kidney failure. Ms. Emily learned this lesson the hard way. Despite feeling the urge to use the restroom every night, she often waited until morning. Soon, she began experiencing recurring lower abdominal pain and discomfort. Early intervention by a doctor revealed that her habit had led to a mild urinary infection, which could have escalated if unchecked. What you can do: make it a habit to visit the restroom before going to sleep, even if you are tempted to just lie down. Try to avoid drinking large amounts of liquid in the couple of hours before bedtime to reduce the likelihood of disruptive nocturnal urination. Maintain good personal hygiene, especially in the genital area, to reduce the risk of developing a urinary tract infection. 5. Intense exercise before bed. Do not let your workout ruin your sleep. Regular exercise is essential for overall health, but timing matters. Exercising right before bed can have counterproductive effects. Engaging in high-intensity workouts such as sprinting or heavy resistance training in the hour or two before sleep can lead to an overactive sympathetic nervous system. This heightened state of arousal results in elevated heart rate and blood pressure. Additionally, intense physical activity produces higher levels of metabolic byproducts like lactic acid and urea that must be cleared by the kidneys, further increasing their workload. Consider the case of Mr. Michael as an example. A longtime fitness enthusiast, Michael often performed vigorous workouts just before heading to bed. As a result, he struggled with falling asleep, and over time, his blood tests started showing elevated levels of creatine kinase, suggesting that his kidneys were under stress. After switching his exercise routine to more moderate forms like yoga, gentle stretching, or a leisurely walk, he noticed a significant improvement in his sleep quality and overall well-being. What you can do: schedule your most intense workouts earlier in the day, ideally at least 2 hours before you plan to sleep. If you prefer exercising later in the day, opt for low-intensity activities like yoga, stretching, or a gentle walk. After any form of exercise, make sure to stay properly hydrated and monitor the signals of your body. If you notice signs like dark-colored urine resembling strong tea, seek medical attention promptly. 6. Overindulgence in sexual activity. Striking the right balance. Sexual health is an important aspect of overall well-being, but like everything else, moderation is key. Excessively frequent sexual activity can lead to hormonal imbalances. These imbalances may temporarily disrupt endocrine function and, in men particularly, can lead to issues such as prostate congestion, thereby increasing the risk of urinary tract infections. Mr. Robert experienced such difficulties after a period of overly frequent sexual encounters. He began experiencing persistent fatigue, lower back pain, and an unusual frequency of urination. It was not until he scaled back on his activities and allowed his body time to recover that his symptoms began to subside. What you can do: aim for a balanced approach to sexual activity that leaves your body enough time to rest and recover. Pay attention to the warning signals of your body if you feel excessively fatigued or experience discomfort after sexual activity. It is time to cut back. If issues persist, consult a healthcare provider to evaluate your hormone levels and overall urological health. Your kidneys play an indispensable role in detoxification and maintaining electrolyte balance, and by extension, overall quality of life. Even seemingly minor pre-sleep habits can, over time, add up to significant strain on these vital organs. Whether it is staying up too late, indulging in heavy nighttime meals, gulping down too much water, holding in your urine, engaging in strenuous exercise too close to bedtime, or overdoing sexual activity, each of these habits has the potential to harm your kidneys if left unchecked. Fortunately, making small, mindful changes in your everyday routine can help protect your silent guardian. By setting a regular sleep schedule, opting for light and healthy dinners, controlling your water intake before bed, not delaying urination, choosing low-intensity nighttime activities, and maintaining balanced sexual habits, you can alleviate undue stress on your kidneys and foster an overall healthier lifestyle. Remember, true health is built on the foundation of good daily habits. Every small, positive change you make today can help forge a stronger, more resilient future, one where your kidneys continue to function optimally for years to come. Start tonight by implementing these changes, and gradually witness the transformation in your sleep quality, energy levels, and overall health. May you all find balance amidst the busyness of modern life. Embrace every nighttime ritual with mindfulness, knowing each healthy decision reinforces the strength of the defenses of your body. Together, let us build a future where refined, healthful living is the norm, a future in which every night of rest paves the way for enduring vitality and overall well-being. By paying attention to details and making these simple yet impactful adjustments, you are not only safeguarding your kidneys but also enhancing your overall quality of life. Let every well-intentioned choice you make tonight be a steadfast promise to your health, because your body deserves nothing less than the very best care.